What's up, you guys? After Reacts here, and today I'm going to be reacting to some more Stargate Universe. This is Season 1, Episode 12. Let's get into the episode. The music is really random, don't you think?
Another nightmare?
Every time I close my eyes.
Maybe you should talk to TJ.
It's not the dream, it's...
What? They're gone, okay? Got you back. You're safe now.
So move on. Get over it, right?
That's not what I'm saying.
Forget it.
I want to help you.
It's fine, I just need to clear my head. What did they do to us?
I don't remember everything.
Maybe that's a good thing. Everyone thinks we're safe. They think that they'll never find us again. We're not safe, are we?
We need to talk.
I was thinking the same thing.
Or are you not?
The communication stones.
What about them?
You took one. It's the only explanation. You were the first to open the box. You kept one for yourself.
And why would I do that?
Maybe you thought it was some kind of insurance policy. I don't know. You probably thought it wasn't safe to keep in your room, especially after that whole incident with Spencer's gun. So you kept one with you. That's how the aliens got hold of one, and that's how I wound up on that ship.
Oh, okay.
Oh, well.
Doesn't sound like a denial, Rush.
What we should really be worried about is how they found us in the first place.
Well, I figure they tracked the signal from the stone.
We don't even know how that signal works.
Maybe they're smarter than us.
Well, they're advanced, sure, but not as advanced as the ancients. I suspect it's something much simpler.
Like what?
Subspace tracking device.
We took care of the ship you brought over.
Yeah, but there may be another one. Look, we're out of FTL. Will be for several hours. Now's the perfect time to take a look.
You know, it's a big ship. This could take a while.
We have something better to do?
Keep me posted.
I don't know exactly what happened on that planet between you and Rush. Maybe I don't want to know.
Spit it out, Sergeant.
Well, we never did find out who put that weapon in your quarters, sir.
No.
There's been some speculation.
I bet.
As far as I'm concerned, we're better off without him. Whatever happens.
Colonel Young, come in.
Go ahead.
We found it.
It's on the underside of the ship. I fed the Kino track into the shuttle controls, so it should lead you right there.
Any time now.
Yes, sir.
All right, guys. Ship's jumping to FTL in a little over 1 hour.
That's plenty of time.
What is this place?
Well, as far as I can tell, it's some kind of ancient research lab. Not exactly ideal for our purposes, but the level of connectivity of the ship's main system should be adequate.
Do we have to do it now?
I'll never get a better opportunity. You should really get your people in position.
Eli,
Hey, what are you doing here?
I want to see the alien ship.
You know, it's just parked there to track us.
I know, but I want to see it.
There it is.
How long has it been on the ship?
Rush says since before we got here, although it's not entirely clear how he knows.
He knows.
All right, weapons hot. Target locked. Weapons firing.
That's it. They can't get to us anymore.
Brody, where are you?
Hydroponics.
All right, stay there. It's on.
What now?
You signed off on this.
Yeah, I know. I just, stand by.
Hey.
Didn't expect to see you down here.
Yeah, I just wanted to check on some of the medicinals here.
Brody,
Yeah, I'll, meet up with you in about half an hour, okay? Bye. That was just Walker and his bridge club. So.
Okay.
Docking procedure.
Sir, I'm reading a negative on the docking clamps.
Let's reset.
Still negative.
Eli, we got a problem. The docking clamps will not engage.
It's impossible. Hang on.
Eli.
What the hell? I'm locked out.
What do you mean you're locked out?
Someone's transferring controls to another station. I've got nothing.
The door won't open either.
We're jumping to FTL in about 8 minutes.
What happens if the ship's not locked down?
The shield won't envelop the shuttle.
And what?
I don't know for sure.
Nothing good. I know that.
Eli,
The shuttle wouldn't go into FTL with the rest of the ship.
Which means what?
I'm not sure, but
I think the shuttle will be vaporized.
Eli, let's think this through. You said somebody was transferring controls.
Yeah, that's what it looks like from here.
what can you do something about it?
If
Stay calm.
Take your time.
5 minutes, sir.
I'll bet you $1. Rush, this is Young. Over.
This is Colonel Young.
Go ahead, sir.
Take a detail. Find Rush now.
Yes, sir.
Stop it! Stop it now!
Chloe, we've talked about
The
this.
shuttle docking clamps won't engage.
What?
You have to stop.
But I can't.
They're going to die.
I can't stop in the middle of this.
They are going to die!
Damn it! Eli, this is Dr. Rush coming.
Go ahead.
Now listen carefully. I'm in the process.
Of transferring access to the computer away from the control interface room.
No, there's nothing you can do to stop that.
All you're doing is slowing it down.
Let me complete the transfer, and I'll lock down the clamps manually.
Don't listen to me, Eli.
Keep doing what you're doing. Eli,
We're in no man's land here. Neither of us have control.
now let me finish before we jump to FTL. Don't.
Do it, Eli. That is an order.
2 minutes, sir.
What's going on?
The shuttle can't dock, and we're about to jump.
Didn't know the transfer would cause this to happen.
Shut it down.
I don't have everything yet. If I stop now, Eli's going to shut me out and our position will be compromised.
So Chloe's in on this too, I guess.
Colonel?
Negative.
Eli, do not let that man take over us.
Single system.
He's doing it anyway.
Transfer's almost complete.
I know why you're doing this. I also know you agreed that nobody should get hurt.
We could lose everyone on our side. Shut it down.
I got it. I got it.
Let's go. Good work, Eli.
So, where do we stand?
About to find out.
Eli.
It's Rush. He's sealing off corridors all over the ship.
Is that a problem?
Sorry. You weren't supposed to be down here.
Guys, what is it? What's happening?
Get out of my way.
Put the gun down.
I'm not gonna ask you
Just
again.
take it easy.
Airman, what are you doing?
Something's going on, Lieutenant. We're cut off from the rest of the ship. I'm trying to report to the colonel, but these people won't let me through.
I'm sorry. It was inevitable that a few people would be stuck on the wrong side of the line.
What line?
We've sealed off Colonel Young and most of the military personnel. To put it bluntly, we've taken the ship. Put the gun down.
Not a chance.
No, why are you doing this? Colonel Young's actions left me no choice. I'm doing this on behalf of all the civilians on board this ship.
What do I do?
Well, we're not gonna go shoot anybody. Put the gun down. Now, everyone just needs to remain calm.
Why would you put it on the ground?
For soon enough.
You got our attention.
What do you want?
All military personnel to hand over their weapons immediately and submit to civilian authority.
Is that it?
Well, it does tend to be how civilized people structure their societies, Colonel. Be that as in nations or in microcosm.
As opposed to what?
Military dictatorship.
That's got to stop.
Well, Eli tells me there might be a problem with your plan, something to do with life support.
I was hoping that he wouldn't notice that.
Anyway, I've done the calculations.
We're occupying a much larger area. Therefore, we have a greater volume of air.
Plus, we have the hydroponics lab producing some oxygen.
Not enough to make a difference.
If you cut us off right now, we'd have at least 3 days.
Which is around about the same amount of time you would have to go without water. If it comes down to a contest...
I'm not sure what the final outcome would be, but it wouldn't be pretty.
It's not pretty now.
Sergeant.
I don't know why Chloe's against her boyfriend.
What did he say?
Nothing. But they're still pumping air in here.
He'll give in. He's got no choice. We have the gate room and the communication room. He's completely cut off.
Yeah, but he still has one thing that might make a difference.
Is that thing Eli?
It's a very complicated lockout program, okay? I'm going to need some time.
So, I got a head count. Lieutenant Johansson and Airman Dunning are unaccounted for, so I think we can assume that they are on the other side.
Of course, just because someone's on the other side doesn't necessarily mean they're on the other side.
Obviously not.
We have half a dozen civilians, all of which claim to know nothing.
What about Chloe?
She's with them.
Like I said,
How's it coming?
slowly. It doesn't help that I'm starting to get hungry. Low blood sugar is not my friend.
It's not the food that I'm worried about, it's the water. Dehydration sets in, we're going to be in a lot of trouble.
Anything we can do about it?
They offer to trade limited amount of food and water in exchange for Eli.
Me?
I've already agreed to it.
Sir, he's the only one who can get us around whatever Rush did to those computers.
I know that. They know that. That's why they want Eli. But there is another way in.
Whoa! Irony.
Put it down. Come on.
So, here we are. I can't help but notice that you seem to be, well, working with these people.
What did you think? I was a prisoner?
I was hoping that... Wait a minute. In the control room, when you came by, were you just trying to distract me so that I wouldn't notice what Rush was doing?
What?
Don't what me.
No, of course not. Look, I knew it was coming, but I didn't know when. And believe me or don't believe me, it doesn't matter.
I guess I'm just a little surprised you're taking Rush's side against Young.
Rush was an inconvenience, so Colonel Young left him on that planet to die, deliberately.
That's not exactly what happened.
The hole the aliens cut in the hull is on the other side of the line on their 6.
Sir?
Lieutenant, I already told you, I want you here in case it doesn't work.
We shouldn't have given them food and water. Just gonna give them more time. That doesn't matter. They know they've got no choice. Then why don't they just give it up then?
He's a full bird colonel in the United States Air Force. He's used to getting his way, but he also knows that every military in the free world takes orders from a civilian government. We just need to stick together until he remembers that.
The tracking device was on that ship that we blew up.
One tracking device was on that ship.
There's another one?
Surgically implanted in my chest, next to my heart.
Well, that would have been useful to know.
Colonel.
We gotta go.
Are they heading towards the hole in the roof?
Does anyone else know about this?
Chloe, to be sure she wasn't implanted too.
And?
There's no surgical scar. They're almost within weapons range on dialing up the shield.
Wait, maybe that's the wrong plan. I mean, maybe we should throw everything we have into weapons.
We can't take on 3 ships at once.
Why not?
Run away from them either.
That's exactly why I have to do this. If we can survive until the next jump, they're gonna realize they can't get past the shields and they're gonna give up.
You don't know that.
That's the way it's been for a long time, Eli. They attack, they try and get on board, the ship's automated defenses stop them. They're attacking us now because they're hoping we're gonna make a mistake.
Don't!
Eli, do you want to die?
No.
That's exactly what's going to
But-
happen if you don't let me do this.
No.
What's the matter with you?
Right.
What?
Sure.
You'll open the door for Scott and his team, and I'll go find Rush.
Don't worry, you won't have to stay in here for much longer.
I know, because the Colonel's going to take back the ship. You don't have any idea what you're up against.
I think we do.
Not a clue. Sorry, but a bunch of civilians up against the Colonel's training and experience?
It's about listening to reason.
Not once he took this ship. That made it war. And that's what we do. It's not going to make life on this ship any easier, and it's not going to make what those aliens did to you any better.
Neither will anything you could possibly say to me.
And you know that. You haven't tried talking to her?
What was that?
They're back.
Stay here. This is Ray. Report.
We've got company.
Figured. Let's go. Sergeant?
F5. I went easy on him.
That's it. That's all the power we're gonna get.
The shields are holding.
Listen up. If you have to use force, so be it. But we still have to live with these people tomorrow. Remember that. Go.
Yes, sir. What is going on?
They found us again.
How?
We knew this was coming. We're prepared.
Who's we? I know Rush is the only person on this ship who has any idea what you've been through. But it doesn't mean that you can trust him.
He saved my life when Colonel Young was ready to sacrifice us both.
We can't afford to have a majority vote every time a decision needs to be made, Chloe. We need a leader.
Chloe? I put the gun down. You guys okay?
Yeah, we're fine. Implanted with a tracking device. You thought if Young was in command, he'd what? Throw you out of an airlock?
Given my previous experience, it's hardly an unreasonable assumption. And remember, this was your idea.
Doesn't matter whose idea it was. It's over.
Everybody down! Now! On the floor! Now!
Get out! I said get out!
Wait. Just wait.
Get the weapons online.
He can't.
Why?
I created a separate lockout code for that system.
Give him the code.
No.
We're under attack.
I know. The best form of defense is to devote all of our power to the shields.
That's not your
It's
decision.
already been done.
Maybe I should just shoot you right now.
Colonel?
Get him out of here.
Wait. He has a transmitter implanted in his chest.
No.
That's how they've been following us. Even if we survive to the next jump, they'll just track us again.
TJ, take care of it.
I can't just go digging around in his chest.
She's not qualified for this.
We'll use the stones. We'll get someone.
We're not
who is.
equipped for this. Are you crazy? This is insane.
You know that we got to get that transmitter out.
Sir, I don't recommend giving up any military personnel at this particular moment.
I'll do it. I don't need to know what I'm doing. It won't be me, right?
This is Dr. Brightman.
Hi.
What did you give him?
An anesthetic I made from the venom of a creature we ran into a while back. In low doses, it'll knock you out pretty good.
You gave him alien venom? Is that safe?
Without it, we'd all be dead right now. I thought at first we were going to have to go in blind, but then Eli, he's one of our people, came up with this. It's a camera. He took it out of the Kino.
What's a...
It's like a video transmitter. Anyway, we took it apart and mounted on that, and that way we can go in thoracoscopically.
What is that?
Yeah, we're under attack.
Welcome to Destiny.
All right, that's it.
That's it. We got weapons.
I found a way around the lockout, but I think...
What?
I think Rush might be right about this one. If I'm reading this correctly, the shields can't take much more.
All the more reason to shoot back.
We can't spare the power. Weaken the shields even a little, and I think they might collapse completely.
Well, that's what's going to happen anyway, isn't it?
Yes! But maybe, if we're lucky, not before we jump.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Lieutenant, can you hold that, please? Thank you. You know, it's gonna be a bit tricky, but...
Are you okay?
Oh, God. Chloe?
Eli, this is Scott. We just lost the connection. What the heck is going on down there?
Say again?
We lost the connection.
The doctor's gone.
Maybe there's too much interference with all the enemy fire on the shields?
Fix it.
I'm guessing as it is.
I swear you're on your own. TJ.
You get that thing out of him.
Shields aren't gonna last much longer. There's nothing I can do.
How long till we jump?
Just over a minute.
TJ.
I can't.
You get that thing out of him right now or I'm gonna have to.
He's coming too. Hold him down, hold him down.
What do I do? Give him another dose of anesthetic.
What are you doing to me?
Hold him steady, hold him steady.
Okay, I can see it. All right, I got it.
Give it here.
We got it.
Well, that was good timing.
Okay, we can close them up. Nice work.
All right, everyone. I need all of you to head back into your quarters now. Everyone.
Sir, we can't guard them off. We let them split up.
It's over, Sergeant.
All right, people. You heard the man. Let's go.
So,
I'm open to suggestions.
obviously we need to find a way to work together.
Pretend it never happened.
You shouldn't have left him on the planet.
You think I don't know that?
It's not over, sir.
No, it isn't.
Alrighty, well that was Stargate Universe, Season 1, Episode 12. Whose side are you on? I'm curious, because I think I'm on Colonel Young's side. Because I feel like he's done, like, aside from leaving Rush behind, which, to be fair, kind of deserved a little bit, but I don't know. I just feel like he's done right by things and people are just rioting against it. I don't know. What do you guys think? Let me know. And I'll see you in the next one.